What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Philnomenal. I just wrapped up the RE-coded short film movie, so I figured I'd go ahead and jump on the X Back cover story, which I believe takes place during the Keyblade War. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really actually know. Let me make sure this is working.
I believe.
Yeah, it's actually working. So, so this ought to be interesting. I've never watched this. I have no idea. I just got the 2.8 collection from the Story So Far bundle, so I like maybe a couple weeks ago. I've never actually watched this. Waiting a couple seconds till some people jump on, and we're gonna jump right into this because yeah, this is gonna be a good little movie event. I heard it's about 61 minutes long. I have about roughly 2 hours and 46 minutes before I can actually go get my copy of Kingdom Hearts 3. The countdown is on, baby. This is it. The countdown is real. We're gonna jump right in this right now, and yeah, we're gonna set subtitles on, and we're just gonna jump right in and see what happens. This is based off the mobile game, kind of the backstory for the mobile game. Oh wow, yeah, this is the Book of Prophecies. The Book of Prophecies, you guys. This is what was just mentioned in RE-coded. This is great. Like near the very end of RE-coded, from Maleficent mentioned it. Keep the world safe from the inevitable darkness. You should know, but they don't follow the same path. But they don't follow. Don't lose sight. Don't lose sight of yours. Okay. The world was pure darkness, but I was born into. I don't know if it's loading or if they're just showing like a story going on in the background or. I did play this. Probably I played it on my old phone. It could not. My old phone could not handle it. It played like 10 minutes and then it almost overheated. It was bad. So I never actually really got to actually play the story of that. Look at that. It's like a little mobile game though. It's really. Look at him running through these little adventures or whatever. It looked like Alice inside of her house. It actually looks really kind of cool, but Cerberus. I'll be excited to play Kingdom Hearts 3 just because it'll be different worlds. It'll be a different experience altogether, and I'm really excited for it, if I'm honest. Obviously, all different kinds of Keyblade wielders went to battle each other. You got Keyblade users. This is actually telling some sort of story here in the background. One of his apprentices, something about Book of Prophecy. Holy crap, check that out. I have no idea what's going on. This is crazy. So many people died in the Keyblade War, though. Welcome to the X Back cover, you guys. I have no idea what the story is. I don't even know if there's going to be like speakable dialogue or. Holy crap! This looks really pretty. I heard they made this just for this. Holy shit! This actually looks like a movie. Holy crap! Look at this. This is like Organization 13 members, obviously.
So that makes you the indisposable number 7. Huh. Come on, it's simple. U6 plus me is 7. Wait, don't tell me I don't count.
No.
Here, take it.
Just makes a Keyblade and hands
In
it
the
off.
master's playful and mischievous way, he gave his apprentice Luxu a very important role. What seemed like a simple task was the element that would connect all of the events to come. Long, long ago, all the worlds were still one.
Okay.
One day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales.
Okay, that's interesting.
It all began here in Daybreak Town.
It's like how I picture a Koopa to
The
sound.
Master of Masters had an eye that gazes into the future. He bestowed upon 5 of his 6 apprentices a copy of the Book of Prophecies, in which was written the events to come.
Awesome. That's literally the book that Maleficent had just mentioned and already coded. Dude, this looks gorgeous. Oh my god. What's up, Mr. Riku? Welcome back. I just started this up maybe like not even 5 minutes ago.
Yes, but I'm still analyzing it.
The Book of Prophecies.
No quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough. Master, is what it says in the last passage true?
Oh yeah, that. Bummer, huh?
Yes.
By the way, if one day I suddenly disappear, I'm counting on you to keep the others calm, okay?
Huh? Disappear?
Vanish? Dim? Fade? I don't know how to explain it. It's just hypothetical talk.
Okay.
This world is full of light. It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds, all connected, stretching as far as the eye can see. One great light protects us all throughout this vast land. All worlds share one light, one
Nice.
fate.
I think so too. This
I
looks
take it
great.
you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
I had no
Yep.
idea it even looked this pretty.
Right on the money.
I didn't even know what I was walking
People
into, I'll be
believe
honest.
that the light that is Kingdom Hearts will be here forever. But if it were to disappear, the world would be enveloped in darkness.
I understand. That is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these we can spread the teachings of light. And we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire."
Isn't it our duty as Keyblade wielders to prevent this war from taking place?
Not possible.
What?
You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after. There's no use thinking of ways to change events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we to abandon all of them?
I have no idea what's going
Telling
on.
me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
We have to at least try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yes.
Alrighty, good luck.
Okay, kind of seems like a dick. He's not probably wrong, but kind of seems like a dick.
And so the reliable Era, who wore the mask of the unicorn, was given his role to take over for the Master and to lead the others. Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye. The fearless Aced, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new leader, Era.
Okay.
The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox, was given her role to prepare exceptional Keyblade wielders for the world after. The cool-headed Gula, who wore the mask of the leopard, was given his role to uncover the mystery of the Book of Prophecies.
And he failed. No.
Lushu, the first of the apprentices to be given their role, watched his companions from afar as they learned what it was that they were meant to do. Then, he disappeared. Not long after that, the Master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace.
Why are they dressed like Organization 13 people like that far back in time? Is my question.
This is where your story began. the story of your very own adventure.
That's Keyblade Wielders on a
5
mobile
of the
game.
Master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies.
Okay.
They each created a union. This would fulfill his wishes. Then, they set out to rally Keyblade wielders just like you. By defeating Heartless, the monsters of darkness, they would gather light.
Pronounced key back cover. Now that I know it's the Greek letter X, which is standing for key. Pronounced key,
There's a
anyways.
traitor among us.
That's a boastful
Are you
claim.
certain? What proof do you have?
Considering Lucio bailed on you guys.
I found this sniffing around.
Is that a dark Chirithy?
Shira thing. That's
Is
weird.
that a nightmare?
Dude, those things are adorable. I can't even. They kind of remind me of Koopas, like super hard.
Master, did you make this? It's so cute!
I believe we will. Honestly,
Well, things are
I
gonna
really
get
do.
pretty hectic
It's
around
gonna get
here
ugly.
soon. But this spirit Chirithy is gonna make your lives much easier. Hopefully.
Spirit?
You could say they're like cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal pets. Every wielder will have one of these adorable little guys at their side. They're here to help, so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget. If a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark and become a nightmare.
So you're telling us that if we see a nightmare...
Someone has fallen into darkness.
Lucio.
Exactly. And if you don't stop this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others. And you'll have an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
So, if we see one of these nightmares anywhere, we have to get rid of it on the spot.
No! I won't let you do that!
No wonder you ended up as the bear. You're scary.
Your point?
Maybe you can growl at them.
Ugh, don't insult me!
Come on, Hassan. You won't know if it works unless you try.
Please tell me you're joking. It's not me!
There's an easy way to solve this. If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, there are countless wielders in our unions. It would be easy for any of us to summon a Chirithy that isn't a nightmare. I'm afraid that your suggestion wouldn't help us get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us?
Exactly.
It could belong to anyone in our unions.
Exactly.
That's highly unlikely. Do you
Colonel.
recall the tool the wielders were given in order to make them stronger? We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have at their disposal. However, I believe those tools
Interesting point, Mr.
were
Rico.
the nightmare's doing.
The
I mean,
Bengals.
You
I know
might
when they're
need the
equipped,
Keyblade just to fight
they have the
Xehanort,
power
let's
to
be
collect
fair.
dark energy.
Like
But
the
I thought
real
we all agreed that
Keyblade.
was okay.
The double-edged,
Collecting is fine.
badass looking Keyblade.
Abusing that power
I think that'd be the only way to stop
is
Xehanort.
the equivalent of using the power of darkness.
It's a brilliant plan. Everyone knows that all spirits look the same, and wielders exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
This is
Oh,
back in a
no.
time when like Keyblade wielders were everywhere.
Everyone's already equipped their Bengals.
So what now? How do we find out who's behind this?
Don't freak
Seeing
out.
as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
Definitely
No,
the
Lyra.
unicorn guy because he's
I
pointing fingers.
respectfully disagree. What proof do we have that the Bengals are tied to the power of darkness Or
No,
if a nightmare
it's
is
totally
to blame.
Lucio.
We shouldn't simply jump to conclusions.
I agree.
Ira, some
Think
leader
rationally.
you are.
Calm
You've managed
down.
to plant seeds of doubt in all of us with that speech.
Exactly.
What? Did you expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
Aced, that's quite enough.
He's not wrong, though.
It looks to me like the Master made the wrong choice.
Wait, where do you think you're going?
I think we're done here.
Yeah.
I trust you'll keep us all updated.
Since you're, like, planting seeds of doubt, like you would say.
I hope we can all resolve this soon.
Interesting, Mr.
That
Rico.
didn't go as expected.
What's wrong, Ira? This isn't like you.
A lost page. Something's missing from our book of prophecies. Each of our copies were said to contain the events of the future. But this incident, well, it's nowhere to be found.
And how does this whole thing with the traitor tie together?
Exactly.
Like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira, are you implying that someone is in possession of the missing page? And the person with the complete book is the traitor?
There is something going on, and a page is suspiciously missing from the book. It's not so far-fetched to assume that the one who has the lost page has been turned, that they have fallen into the hands of darkness. Trust me.
There seems to be no record of it in my book either. You may be onto something.
Or overreaching.
I wonder, could this have been the Master's plan all along?
No.
To grant the lost page to only one of us?
Or there's
We
no
have
page
no
to
way
begin
of
with.
knowing.
No, it's all good.
The Master is gone.
It's a good theory, though. I mean, considering that
understand what
Xehanort
you're
is
saying.
going after Kingdom Hearts full force,
I
I
promise
mean...
to keep a close eye on the others. I will keep you informed, as always.
Thanks.
Of course. After all, that is what the Master asked of me. And Ira, may your heart be your guiding key.
This looks stunning, though. Like, this is, like better than Final Fantasy XIV cutscenes. Like, this is good. Case of envy.
So, to sum it up, I'll need you to observe the others. Easy breezy.
This dude sounds like Zigbar, too. Like, really hard.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over for me. But don't be shy. Just be fair.
Like, he acts like
And do
Zigbar, the
not
way he
be
throws
afraid to
himself
speak
around, even
up.
though Zigbar, obviously, this is
Even
like
though I say
hundreds of years before or
absurd,
whatever.
You'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
I
Interesting.
understand. But without you or Lucio, to form and maintain our own unions is... It's a little unnerving, to be honest.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear. Wait. Do you want me to go?
What? No, of course not.
Yeah, it looks stunning.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I see.
This guy acts weird, though.
Look, I get that change can be hard for everyone. But things need to keep moving forward. And you need to keep up. Otherwise, you'll just get left behind.
And why are him and Lucio dressed in, like, black cloaks is what I'm
Now that
wondering.
you know what the future holds, Indy, what does your heart say? May your heart be your guiding key. I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
Right.
A few days later.
I was wrong about Ira. I thought he would make a great leader, but he let me down. Well, what do you two think? You don't believe what Ira said, do you?
Of course not. His argument was unconvincing. It's like Inby said. He's just making baseless assumptions given the situation.
Exactly.
There's no evidence to tie his accusations to anyone, let alone one of us.
Maybe there's something he hasn't told us.
He just like basically
He needs to tell us.
spread doubt in every single one of them.
Suspicion.
Like every
We're
single
his
one of them.
comrades.
I wouldn't call us comrades.
Something's not right.
Anyway, could you get to the point? I know you didn't call us here just to complain.
I mean, he could totally have called you there to complain.
I want the three of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are forbidden, I said.
I knew it. I had a feeling it would come to this. So, we join forces, then confront Ira?
Confronting him is pointless. Ira won't change his mind.
They should be looking for the person who's, you know, chicory or whatever when evil.
There's no question.
Rather than going against each other.
I don't believe for a second there's a traitor among us. Unfortunately, Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is. The darkness won't wait, and neither should we.
I'm with this guy.
We need to band together now and find a way to fight it.
Only calmly.
Guess it makes sense.
Rationally.
I agree that we need to do something to fight the darkness. But combining our unions? That was strictly forbidden by the Master.
He's no longer here.
I'm in. But let's be clear. The alliance is just between the two of us right now. I don't want my union members involved.
Gula! I want
Dude,
to
don't feel
follow the
pressured into
Master's
joining him.
teachings.
Understood. That's your choice to make.
You know what I mean?
You should
Like,
do whatever you feel is right.
Yeah.
yeah, stay out of the way,
By the way,
Fox.
Ascend, do Ira and Envy know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons.
Obviously.
But I did ask Envy to join us.
You wanted to see me? Gula, Ava, what are you doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Envy. I want an alliance among our unions. Gula here has already agreed. Will you join us? And together we can...
And disobey the Master's teachings?
We don't have a choice. Darkness is approaching, and we need to combine our strength to stand against it.
The Master bestowed each of us with a different role, and he specifically told us to keep our union separate, to maintain the balance of power. He told us that any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to darkness.
Wow, this
I
chick's
know you
really
haven't
smart.
forgotten. Perhaps it's you who has been tainted by darkness.
I'm kind of with Envy here.
I'm tainted by darkness?
I mean, you're the one who's raging
Then
over
what
everything.
about you, Envy? You spy on us and report everything you see back to Ira. You really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
That's her job,
To
bro.
observe us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say and do to Ira.
That's...
For all we know, you and Ira could be allies, scheming behind our backs.
I'm not sure,
That's
Mr.
enough.
Iku. I'm not sure at all, actually. I know that this is going to end the Dark Seeker saga, but I'm not exactly 100% sure if it will answer the Master of Masters there.
When will it stop? I don't want us to turn against each other.
Heck, they might have released this just
Master
to tease,
Alba.
like, things to come. I mean, let's be fair.
Oh, hello. Your name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, can I join you?
Uh-huh.
Why the long face? Did something happen?
Long day. Do you remember what you asked me before? About why the unions compete against each other instead of working together. Actually, I always wondered the same thing.
Huh? Isn't it just because the Master said so?
Yes. And as such, we must obey. The Master said so. So it is. Lately, I've really started to wonder. You once told me that you were looking for answers. That you wanted
Yeah, that
to
would be nice,
solve
actually,
the
Mr. Rico.
mysteries of this world. Well, I think that's how things should be. We need to question things and think for ourselves.
Whoa! You are really not yourself today. I guess even foretellers have their off days. Hey, maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Foretellers,
Not a
as in
chance.
the Book of Prophecy.
Aww.
You were trying to pull a fast one on me, weren't you?
Oh, no, I was joking.
If you say so. But, to be honest, I think it would be great if all the unions could work together and be friends.
It would be nice,
You
wouldn't
know,
it?
I made a friend from another union today. Wasn't much of a talker, maybe just shy. We're meeting again tomorrow.
That sounds like so much fun. Then, you'd better go home and get some sleep.
Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you. I don't know what's got you down, but please cheer up.
It's like the master
Thank you.
basically wanted them like to compete against each other and constantly keep each other like at arm's length.
If the worst happens, I'll be glad to leave the future to the kids who see the world in the way that you do.
With joy and light.
Let the wind
I'm serious.
carry you far, far away.
Dandelions.
My dandelions.
Envy. Have you learned something?
I mean, that's what I'm thinking
It
right
seems
now.
Ased and Gula's unions are now allied.
This whole missing page thing
So
that he's all
Ased
paranoid
is the
about.
traitor after all.
Look at this guy tripping.
I don't believe he is.
Why's that?
To Ased, unification is a means of gathering strength to oppose the darkness. So I believe his heart still belongs to the light.
Envy's super intelligent.
Even so, forming alliances was strictly forbidden by the Master.
Right.
Yes, and his teachings are absolute. That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Then I'll do it.
No. Please, let
Yeah,
me do the
the
talking.
last thing we need is you doing
Your
anything.
intervention will do nothing more than spur Ased's anger.
Yeah, we don't need that right
All
now.
right.
Let her fucking fan
leave
these
it to you.
flames and like put them out, man.
And one more thing. Ased has begun to question the two of us. As a precaution, my reports will be less frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Please understand.
Yes, I do.
Envy's super intelligent about her job, man. I mean, she's supposed to just report what's happening. I want to know about the Book of Prophecies. I didn't even know there was such a thing until Ari coded. I mean, so I'm kind of curious. The fact that this is touching base on that. And is this set during the Keyblade War is my question? Or is it after? Or months later? My god. And if it is after,
I think I'm done.
like,
Done with
how
what?
close is this story to Sora and them?
The Alliance. I think it's time to call it quits.
For what reason?
To put it simply, I entered this alliance thinking we were preparing to fight some impending darkness, but it hasn't come. In fact, there haven't been any suspicious incidents recently, and you haven't rallied anyone else to your cause.
Yeah, but
This alliance is meaningless. Even Envy agrees. Oh,
Envy?
uh-oh. You weren't supposed to find out.
Is Envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
No.
Maybe. But I'm the one who decided to do it. And I've already told you why.
But we don't even know who the traitor is yet!
There is no traitor.
And that's exactly why.
It's like seeds of paranoia, like cabin fever
I just
style in this kingdom.
Can't trust anyone but myself.
Don't you realize you won't stand a chance against the
This
darkness
is
on your
before
own?
the Keyblade War? Are you serious?
Sorry, my mind's made up.
I don't even know what the Book of Prophecies is. I must be missing out on something because I haven't played Dream Drop Distance, and that might be in there, and I don't know, and I feel terrible.
You been here long? My bad.
No.
So, what did you want?
You didn't forget,
Oh, I
did
see.
you? You're the one who
No,
called
it's all
me
good.
here.
I'll see it.
I was just kidding. I didn't forget. Give me a little credit here. I was just testing you.
See, this is the master here, because I'm having a hard time telling the difference between him and Lucio.
Allow me to tell you about your role. You're going to be Ira's right-hand man.
What? Ira's right-hand man? What do you mean?
Well, Ira's gonna be the new leader after I'm gone, you see. So, just stand by. Don't disappoint.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean Ira's going to be leader?
What? Is that disappointment I hear? Did you want to be leader?
No! I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well...
I know you want it, but that just isn't enough. Any chump can say, here's a huge promotion, good job, and make you head honcho. But enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader. Ira needs someone like you to give him a push in the right direction.
I agree. Ira is definitely the most worthy among us.
So much
I'm
butt
sure
kissing
he'll
going
make
on
a
right
fine
here.
leader.
Then it's
Questioning
settled.
everything as he
Wait,
says
I
it.
agree that he is worthy, but why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
Well, I might disappear one day. Well, I might disappear.
Disappear? Why? Where?
Speak up sooner if you're listening. It was embarrassing for me. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna disappear or not. It's anyone's guess right now.
Why are they
But-
dressed like Organization
In
13
any
members?
case, you need to support Ira. We both know he's quite serious. He's always just thinking and thinking and thinking behind that unicorn mask of his. So everyone will be counting on you to spur him into action.
Dude sounds like Zigbar, like super hard.
Right.
You might not be entirely happy with your role, but just know that it's the most important one. Capiche? Shall I elaborate? Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your job to step up. Who knows? Your leadership might be just what everyone needs. And that is your true role. May your heart be your guiding key. Best of luck, I said.
I don't know.
It's been over a year since
What's up,
the
Bryn? How we
Master
doing?
left. It's time for me to fulfill my true role.
We're watching the X Back cover movie. We still got another 35 minutes or so to go. If this is an hour long, like I've been told. I have no idea what the story is even about, and I'm just kind of going with it. This movie's like really gorgeous though. Like, look at the quality of the clothing and everything. Like, my god. Quality of the clothing, listen at me. Jesus, this is pretty.
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance, just like the Master told us to.
I really like
You
Envy over
need
here.
to come to your senses.
If we don't do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to protect the world.
He says as
Saying
he's
he
crying.
was wrong?
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness!
You fool!
She about to strike you down, bro. Piece of all shit. Yeah, that was some quick movement on his part. He almost got jacked. Oh my god. Gula's just hanging out. The chicory. And the fox chick, I can't remember the name of.
Ava, over here!
Ava. They all have short names. Ased, Ava,
Ased.
Envy.
What's going on?
I found out who the traitor is. Regrettably.
No, that's not true.
Ava, there's no time to lose.
It was the bear the whole time. No. I don't think it was Ased. I think he's just panicking.
May my heart be my guiding key.
He was here, but I think he left. What do you mean? Oh. Lol. Yeah, I know it's based on the mobile game, but it's just really bizarre. I mean, I guess I didn't play the mobile game, so I don't really know. Like, the context of the story and all, and if it took place before or after the Keyblade War, or who these characters are. I feel so left out. But I was like, let me check this out. Case of Gula.
Master.
It's like he's testing every single one of these characters. Like, with their tasks.
I can always come
like
back
playing
later.
a game almost with them.
Sure. Oh, no, stay! Now, where... Ah, here it is.
What's this?
Go on, read it.
This is from the Book of Prophecies. But...
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
And what's written here is...
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you, and stop them before it's too late. And in order to help you find the traitor...
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it? If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
Way to steal my thunder, show off!
Huh?
This guy's super weird.
It's not fair. My plan was supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
I'm... sorry?
He's like, calm down, bro.
But was my logic flawed?
Oh, you're right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight. Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused. Trust no one but yourself.
Exactly. So he knew that there was a traitor before there was a traitor. But by saying there was a traitor, did he create a traitor? I mean, you know what I mean? The logic there. Interesting.
Trust no one but myself.
Kablamo. But yeah, Bryn, how's it going? It's been a while. I'm debating right now whether or not I should just jump into Kingdom Hearts 3 and watch the recap video, since I feel... The only games I'm missing right now is the Fragmentary Passage and Dream Drop Distance. I feel comfortable enough watching a video and jumping in, but
Gula.
I also don't know if I should just wait and just play through the games first.
Do you want to know what my role is?
Huh?
The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that page, it is written that there is a traitor. The Master told me to find and stop that person.
I called you my comrade. But never again, Gula.
I mean, but his role was to stay by Ira, and obviously he left.
If you think I am the traitor, and you want to strike me down. You knew there was a traitor, and you just watched silently as we fought each other. And I won't forgive you for that.
You can barely stay on your feet. Just give up already!
Don't you underestimate me!
This kind of feels like Final Fantasy XIV a lot to me right now.
Please stop!
You too, huh?
Oh my god, my cat looks so cute right now, you guys. Really?
Why? Why did it have to come to this?
Yeah, I will, if I decide to. Yeah, absolutely. I probably need to just play through Dream Drop Distance then, but I've been trying to avoid it because I just want to go straight to 3 because I'm terrible. Yeah, also welcome back, Bren. Hello. You guys are great. You guys have been super entertaining through this this whole voyage of mine. This voyage.
Finish me off and make it quick.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future. That is not our mission. We're here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
Of course.
He's like, no, I'm replacing you. No.
Only you could be such a good guy after everything we've been through. But hey, I guess that's one of the reasons I respect you so much.
It's because he's a unicorn.
However, we still might only be 4.
He's like, I totally killed
I'm
Gula.
talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge of something called the Lost Page. He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books. He's using it to discover and apprehend whoever is the traitor. Claims that's his role. But who knows what his real intentions are?
God, they're just at each other's throats right now. This is terrible.
What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that he knew someone would betray us.
Before someone betrayed you.
That's the biggest betrayal of all.
Can we just call that out? Like...
I'd like to believe that Gula was simply carrying out his role.
Like, he knew there was going to be a traitor.
I'll deal with this matter.
Before there was a
keep
traitor.
It to yourself for now.
Like, it's just
Understood.
like, it's like the Master set them up for failure to begin with. Like, for fun or amusement.
See that lost page.
Colonel. He's just a unicorn.
Why did you tell Ira? It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding. Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
Yeah, exactly.
And
That's what I've
why should
heard,
that
Bren.
even bother you?
I've heard dreams about this and sets up everything.
Not only do you have your union, but you've also gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you?
Yes, because that is my role!
Yeah, seriously.
I had no idea.
See, they haven't been told anything.
I apologize. I overstepped.
Like, they're completely, like, in the dark about the other person's role. The Master has pitted them against each other with paranoia and fear to grow the seeds of darkness between all of them.
What did Ira want?
Probably on purpose, so they'd kill each other. So they'd open up Kingdom Hearts. Let's just go there.
Asked me to give up Gula. His eyes, they were scary. I was worried he'd do something
These two are the most level-headed, calm ones in the group. My God, Ava and
I couldn't tell him
Envy
where
over
Gula
here.
was. Then he turned around and walked away.
They're actually thinking. Everybody else is just like, Ira and Asad were just like tripping balls.
And Gula?
And Gula's just like...
How is he doing?
Getting a piece of paper that proves there's a traitor.
He's gone.
And he's like, wait, you know, like, when they came out, like, freaking weeks later and we were like, oh yeah, there's a traitor. I'm like, how did he know there was a traitor before there was a traitor? Like, nobody's asking the right questions. I'm like... Like, where'd the dark trickery even come from? Like, nobody's even...
Someone's coming! They're headed straight this way!
Nobody even, like, thought to say, hey, maybe the dark trickery was planted here just to make us, you know, rage against each other. I don't know, I'm just ranting. I'm like, hold on.
Ira?
Kinda, sorta.
Is something wrong?
I know Gula's here.
I can smell him.
Tell me where he is.
But why?
I love how
What are you
each,
going to
like,
do?
title of these chapters are
None
the
of your
case of
concern.
and then the person. It's like a
Don't.
report that someone's, like, filling out, basically.
What?
I won't let you near him.
So that's it.
You're the traitor.
All right. I'll go.
Gula, what are you doing?
Something happened?
Not
Ira
yet.
was here. He wanted me to give you up.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
Mm-hmm.
Come to what?
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
The lost page?
Yeah. It's a page the Master gave me. It doesn't exist in any of our books. It contains a passage about an inevitable betrayal.
Inevitable.
It talks about the one who bears the sigil. That's it. So, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. My role is to find out who it is. I suspected Ased and went to confront him. And look what happened.
Why are you telling me this, Gula? I have enough to think about, keeping with the Master's teachings and my role.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page. Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's why I need to find out.
I love how, like, the fear and paranoia of there being a
By
traitor
asking
is
the
causing
Master.
there to be a traitor.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
The worst
Then
idea
he'll have
ever.
no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why. The only way to get him back is
Interesting.
to break the rules. If things don't change, the entire world is doomed. But in order to go through with it, I'll need Lux. I don't have nearly enough. You always do the right thing. Help me with this.
We can't do this. Don't summon Kingdom Hearts. Don't do it. It's a bad idea.
I'm sorry, I know you want the Master to return. But you don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world. The Master, he forbid it for a reason. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I see. May your heart be your guiding key.
You can't even stand hardly. See, and it's funny that these are all connected, but like, I have no idea.
On a mission to collect Lux.
Ah, that explains why Aset and Ira are as well. They're trying to maintain the balance. But that isn't the balance we were expected to keep. If everyone's collecting light solely for themselves, Keyblade wielders will soon turn against one another, which will lead to
a war.
The Keyblade War.
And what's written in the book, all of it will happen.
Light will expire.
Envy, what are you going to do?
I'll gather Lux too. No matter what, the balance must be kept. Ava, you do the same. We must delay the inevitable.
Right.
It's like they're all going off in search of Lux. Interesting. I guess I'll be playing Dream Drop Distance. You're like, Phil, stop trying to skip these games. And I'm like, ah. Oh. You're like, they're really important, especially with living things. The case of Ava, which was what I was thinking. Which is her role.
What's written in the last page of the book is gonna happen. The entire world will be lost to darkness.
Not quite.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
Well, that's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expiring.
Oh.
Hope? Master, what is it that you need me to do? Oh.
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate organization. Then, like the seeds of a dandelion, let them fly to another world. They will keep the light alive.
You really think that I'm the right person for this?
Ava, you're the only person for this.
Yeah, from what I've seen, dear God, you're the only one calm enough. Man, oh man. Wait a minute.
Today
that kind of looks like the land of
continue with your training
departure.
for our mission.
In some way.
This session may seem like it's familiar to you, but in a world that is different.
Sorry, that was my timer.
One made of dreams. You are our hope. A war will soon wage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions. To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness.
It's true.
However, there will be no winners. Everything will be lost.
I was trying to preserve something.
All of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes, and there is war, You mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside.
Bail the fuck out.
This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands, as is the world's light. May your hearts be your guiding key.
I'm gonna start telling people that at work. I'm gonna be like, may your hearts be your guiding key. Whenever I assign them a task. Meanwhile, the case of Luxu. Luxu? Luxu. Luxu.
The gazing eye? It's not what it's called.
Oh, what then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact.
Zigbar, I'm just throwing this out there.
You think that's gross, do ya?
No.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, about your role. You need to
Yeah, let's
pass down
still stop
that
with the Zigbar
Keyblade
love. I'm like, I don't like Zigbar.
apprentice, and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
So the Book of Prophecies.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice.
Okay.
Passed down that handsome Keyblade. And fulfilled your
Is
role.
it possible
Congratulations! What's
that
the
Terra
matter?
ended up with this Keyblade?
Come on, you did a fantastic job. At least smile a little.
The music's like super disturbing. They're like hammering the keyboard.
Good point. Guess you'd better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here
Luxu.
on. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either.
Like, I noticed, like, there were
Can't
moments
have
where I
you
was playing as
causing any
Terra,
temporal paradoxes.
and he was actually seeing the future.
But hey, we both know you'll do just fine
Like,
without
before it happened.
Right?
Do I really have to go alone?
And then Riku ended up
What
with a
about the
Keyblade as
others?
well. That I think had an eye on
so
it.
Don't sweat it.
Because
For now,
Riku touched
you,
Terra's Keyblade.
that Keyblade, and
Hey, am I right
this
here? Is it possible?
need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And, well, you see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
All right. I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise.
It's whisper, 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 whisper. No way! Whisper, 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 whisper. Ooh, whisper, whisper.
But why?
You'll see.
Super evil, malevolent voice. He's like, just go in the middle of nowhere to a place that will probably become the Badlands, because my god, look at this. No. It totally does kind of remind me of oh, I guess he's like, what is that, a lion almost? I can't tell.
May my heart be my guiding key.
Reconnect Kingdom Hearts. Couple ammo. Wait. Was that it? That was it. So we didn't even find out what was in the chest? Are you serious? I'm super butthurt now. I can't even. I was like, what's in the chest? Like, what happened? Like, we didn't get anything. Where? Where, I say? Oh, man. So that was interesting, though. That was kind of cool to see kind of what was happening there. Ray Chase, so not who I thought it was. Ooh, let's look up Mr. Ray Chase. Mister, he says. Mister! We're gonna do it. See who else he does the voice of. Oh, he was in Final Fantasy 15, apparently. He's a voice actor, apparently. He played someone named Noctis in Final Fantasy 15, and I haven't played 15, and it's starting to show. I'll be honest. This music's like baller. Oh man, it's so interesting. Oh wow, okay, so yeah, so the Master is the guy who does the main character in Final Fantasy 15. And I obviously haven't played Final Fantasy 15 and it's starting to show. I actually haven't played one in a while, like since 10. I probably put like 200 hours into 10. I played more Blitzball than any human being on this planet probably, including the testers. I don't like talking about it. I played way too much Blitzball. No. It's like I don't like talking about it. Blitzball for the win. I never got to play like 11. I played a little bit of 12, like probably 10 hours. That was it, sadly. I never really got into 12. I never got to play any of the 13s, sadly. For stupid reasons, honestly. We're calling them stupid reasons, let's be fair. They're stupid reasons. 14, I put probably about good 25 hours into 14. I actually really love 14. I just never got to finish it. And 15 I never even got to play, so since 10 I haven't really like jumped into a Final Fantasy in a while. It's kind of sad. It's kind of really sad. But yeah, I know, so we didn't find out what was in the box. Or who Luxu was. We didn't find out what happened with them. We just know that a war was coming that was gonna surround the world in darkness. And, you know, kill the light. Which I guess was the Keyblade War, honestly. But it didn't really surround the world in darkness. I mean, kind of disconnected everything, and there was their Keyblade wielder for a minute. Then Xehanort and Erica showed up, and well, it makes me wonder, like, who trained Ericus and Xehanort then? Is my question. So the back cover's not bad. I love the animation. Like, my god, it was stellar. I just want more. Like, I want answers. Like, I guess this was like just kind of a homage to like people who played the mobile game, though, I guess. But it added more mysteries than like answers, which is terrible. In a series that had nothing but mysteries, I'm just kind of like, what the crap. Even though it's all kind of starting to come together for me now that I've been playing through the games, like Birth by Sleep actually answered a lot of questions for me. Especially replaying 2 answered a lot of questions for me because I didn't even understand the concept of nobodies. Like, I didn't even understand the concept, like, between Ansem and Ansem the Wise. Like, I didn't even know that Heartless were separate beings from people mentally. Like, the concept that you have a person who can create a Heartless and a nobody is just crazy to me. And the fact that Xehanort transferred his body over into Terra's body, and it's just, wow. Unlocked theater, whoop whoop. Unlocked characters, whoop whoop. Oh, cool. Awesome. The Master of Masters. Five of his 6 apprentices with a copy of the book. The 6th apprentice, of course, being Luxu. Ira, Envy, Ased, Ava, Gula, and Luxu. It makes me wonder what they're going to do with this property in general. If they're going to make another mobile game off of it, or if they're going to do something else. That makes me wonder. Or if, like, this is where Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to go, in that general direction. Like, makes me wonder what they're going to do. Oh, wow, here's, like, all the chapters or whatever. So, yeah, no, so that will be it for the X back cover. I guess I'm probably going to go pick up my copy of Kingdom Hearts 3 and probably just go ahead and probably just jump into Dream Drop Distance or the other game, really. Wait, what? Oh, the music. Wow, you really know your music, Bryn. Oh my god, I'm so baffled. But no, the back cover wasn't bad. I thought it was I'm baffled. I think that the whole clock tower thing in the background kind of looks like it reminds me of like maybe Twilight Town almost. I don't know. It reminds me of something though. Like one of the worlds, like Land of Departure or something. Yeah, you're like Dream Drop Distance. Just play it. Oh. I guess I'll have to probably play through that first. So I'll probably go get my copy of 3 and my beautiful fabric poster. Oh my god, I can't wait. Huh. Interesting. Oh, I see what you're saying. And then I'll probably go pick up my copy of Kingdom Hearts 3 and I'll jump on Dream Drop Distance and the Fragmentary Passage. And then I'll just, even though I haven't seen the secret ending, I'm kind of sort of watching the secret ending on the secret episode of Birth by Sleep on the side. I've kind of just been watching it because I was curious. Because I know it'll be a couple months before I can even get back to rebeating the entirety of Birth by Sleep and platinuming it, because I'm going to. Both on PS3 and PS4. But thank you guys so much for watching, Bryn and Mr. Riku. You guys have been great through this whole Kingdom Hearts journey of mine. Yeah, it does kind of look like the Land of Departure, though, doesn't it? But I mean, yeah, you guys have been fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here, probably charge my headset, because I'm gonna be streaming for a good bit of the rest of the night once my food finishes and all. But thank you guys. You guys have been great, and you guys are like my adoring fans at this point. My adoring fans, listen to you. It's been a great journey, and I'm excited. I hope you guys get to get Kingdom Hearts 3 tonight, and I hope you guys get to play it, because yeah, I mean, honestly, we're all ready for it. Yeah, absolutely, Bren. I'll be back on in a couple hours. You guys have a great night. If you're driving anywhere, be safe. Yeah, until next time. Bye-bye.